overcome that program. So, with all that being said, this is why I'm not denying that there is a spiritual warfare. Let's keep it a buck here. There is a spiritual warfare. But what do I always say? This is not a religious issue. This is not a spiritual issue. Vice versa. It's not a religious issue or a spiritual issue. It's not a spiritual issue or a religious issue. This is a mental issue. You are at a psychological warfare. Let's take all of the fancy words out and all the rhetoric and all the Jezebels, spiritual attacks, the devils, and all that. So let's take all that out. Let's focus on the mind here. You are at, this is literally psychological warfare that is being placed onto you. Understand when you are on semen retention, you are at a psychological warfare. And you're going up against your own brain and the external factor that's going on outside of your brain.
What is a devil might beam?
It is a force of unimaginable evil that has destroyed more lives than any war or pestilence combined. Long ago, there was a mighty but compassionate warrior. His power was beyond measure, yet many foolish upstarts tried to destroy him in hopes of making a name for themselves. They were all unsuccessful, until one day, the Devil Man appeared. Knowing he could not compete against the warrior's strength, the Devil Man attacked using his mind. He discovered he could exploit his opponent's negative thoughts, no matter how faint, and convert them into an energy beam of immense power. The Devil Might Beam. It amplified any dark thought, anger, malice, aggression, and caused it to expand until his opponent's heart literally exploded. It was the death of a great hero and the birth of an even greater evil.
You've known about this all along, and yet you let Goku go out there by himself?
Yo, what's up with everybody? Today I want to talk about semen retention and the art of war on semen retention. When you get on semen retention, it's mind games and it's multiple things going on when you get on longer streaks. Some people like to call it spiritual warfare, but I like to call it psychological warfare on the mind. Today I want to teach you how to defend yourself against psychological warfare, and learning these things is very important. I'm not going to sit here and hold you. Learning these things is very important. If you are an athlete, you need to know the art of war to survive in the competitive nature of the sport you're playing. And it's hard to understand, but it get easier when the time and stuff go by, you know. But today I want to teach you the art of war and how to defend yourself against it. The first thing I want to talk about is being in the present moment. When you're in the present moment, you can't really respond out of emotion or anything in there respond. Lust is an emotion. Lust is a desire, and desire is emotion as well. When you is responding out of your emotions, you are vulnerable for anything, and it's just hard to just be. I don't know. I honestly don't know. You need to be fully present in the moment. You can't get your doubts beat your ass. I already talked about this in the past. I might be dropping a video on how to be fully present in the moment, but you know, you cannot be thinking as much as you do. A lot of y'all is overthinkers, and I understand it, but they just need to die out in 2023, going into 2024. The second thing I want to talk about, you need to unlock that dog in you. Now, when I say dog, I don't mean like a chihuahua or anything in there, but you just need to unlock that competitive nature in you. When you get on semen retention, you is in competition with your mind. You fighting a battle every single day. Now, I'm not gonna say hold you. You might be a chihuahua. You might be what's another breed of a dog? You might be a pit bull. You might be a Rottweiler. You might be just the most stoic dog in you, but you gotta unlock that dog in you, bro. You gotta unlock that killer in you, bro. And there's different ways to kill, bro. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and hold you. Some people got that Joker side into them. You know, some people might be like Kobe. Some people might be like Kobe and be so aggressive and a dog-like form, you know. And some people might be like a Kawhi and just be stoic. But you just need to understand what takes you into that competitive nature and what flows best for you. And this goes into number 3, and number 3 is never back down to a challenge. I don't care how scared, I don't care how nervous you is, don't back down to a challenge. You have to face every challenge with courage or with just braveness, bro. That's why a lot of y'all can't succeed on semen retention. Is that main reason why is you don't have the courage to man up. You have to man up, bro. You don't have to fight. You don't have to fight. It don't have to be physical, but it can be mental, it can be anything, bro. And it's gonna bring you in a vulnerable state. But at the end of the day, what Greg did said, you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. Look out. Number 4 is you need to treat your dogs on semen retention like you would treat a person you don't want to talk to in life. You can put it like this. When somebody comes to your door that you don't like, or a person try to holler at you or talk to you and they might be ugly or this and that, what's the first thing that's going to come to your mind when they try to talk to you? And that statement can be different things. You can be like, shut the fuck up. You can be like, leave me the fuck alone, or stop talking to me, or this and that. But you was thinking something in your head that makes you don't want to talk to this person. And it's a statement you might not say it out loud, but you feeling that way. That's how you need to treat your dogs on semen retention. It don't even matter about sexual dogs. It's just in general. It can be positive, it can be negative. And I always tell you this, treat positivity like negativity and treat negativity like positivity. But when you think, you need to treat your dogs like that ugly person. You really need to treat your dogs like this negative person. You need to tell yourself sometimes, shut the fuck up. Like, real talk, shut the fuck up, leave me the fuck alone, or this and that. Because your dogs can be the ugliest person you ever talk to. I swear it is. It can be a very rude person. It can be everything, I'm telling you, bro. And that's how you need to treat them. You need to treat them with, like, you don't want to talk to. If you want to get ahead in life, you need to tell yourself, shut the fuck up, and you need to get this shit done. The 5th thing I want to talk about is you don't have to respond and react to everything. Most of the time when somebody say or do something very bad or just toxic to you, they just want a reaction out of you, bro. You don't even have to look that way, and that's a big skill you need to learn in life. Certain people would say they would try to intimidate you, they would try to knock you down, they would try to bully you, they would try to do this and that, and it's out of insecurity, bro. It's out of insecurity, it's out of this and that, but it's also out of, I don't know, it's just out of a lot of things, bro, and you can't respond to their reaction, bro. That's a feminine trait, reacting. Somebody try to do something, it could be rude, it could be disrespectful. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to prove yourself to nobody, bro. The only person you need to prove yourself to, don't even try to prove yourself to yourself. Don't have to prove yourself to nobody, my guy. Now, the clips you're watching right now is clips of, guys winning the art of war. The first clip was Kobe, the famous no flinch Kobe thing right there, and the second clip is a clip of Dennis Smith Jr. and Kyrie Irving, and just look at how Matt Barnes and Dennis Smith try to get under the skin of guys like Kobe and Kyrie, and just see how they didn't respond to the attack. Yet their game do the talking. That's why I said you gotta get your actions do all the talking. He didn't have to respond to that. A lot of y'all live for people's approval, and it's not cool. You don't have to respond to everything. If somebody call you out your name, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Let your game do the talking. That's gonna be the quote for 2024. Let your game be the talking. Real talk. But back to them 2 clips. They didn't get rattled. They didn't They didn't respond. They didn't respond, but they didn't shy away. They manned up to the challenge and they took on to it. And then that's how you win all the war. You don't have to respond to everything, bro. You don't have to. I swear you don't. The sixth thing I want to talk about, or fifth, I think it's the sixth. You need to learn how to control your ego. You need to learn how to control your pride and ego, bro. Now, don't get me wrong. Having the ego, having pride is not a bad thing, bro. It's just you need to learn how to manage it and benefit it to your success. And if you don't learn how to do that, people, your mind, everything can use that against you. And people know what they be doing, bro. People know what they be doing. If they know you big-headed, they gonna use that against you, bro. People very smart. They know how to get under your skin, and they know you operate off your ego. They know how to get in your way, bro. And that's what I'm telling you. Manage your ego, manage your pride, control it. Humble yourself, bro. Real talk. The seventh thing I want to talk about is self-mastery. It's a must on semen retention. It is no debate that, semen retention is the beginning of self-mastery to me. But I'll say no fab. But when you on the journey of self-mastery, and I think Taekwondo, a famous YouTuber Taekwondo made a video on this, but you need to get to the point where you need to master yourself. Now, I'm not perfect. I'm still working on this and stuff like that, but you just need to understand yourself. You need to know yourself. You need to know your wants. You need to know your needs. I think it's a paragraph, whatever the fuck it's called, on the wants and needs of a human being and stuff like that. But you just need to know your flaws and stuff like that. You need to know what ticks you off. The better you know yourself, the easier it will be to win the art of war on semen retention. And also know your insecurities, bro. That's the number one way on how people control you. It's your insecurities, bro. Real talk. Guys, I hope you like this video. I just had to get this out. It was just something that I just really thought about in my head for my next video. I don't really know what's going to be my next video idea, but I'm finna go to sleep, bro. I hope you guys like this video. Understand the art of war, bro. Spiritual warfare, psychological warfare, any type of warfare. You just need to understand the art of war. And I pray that a lot of y'all become the guy or boy y'all want to become. And make sure you like and subscribe, but I'm out, y'all.